What's good, y'all? Long time no see. I hope everybody's doing well. This is a video I should have made a long time ago. Probably nobody's gonna watch it, but I've been having a lot of problems logging into my account. Looks like right now we got things taken care of, so let's do this. Survivor Series 2017. I don't want to talk about the show itself too much because I didn't think it had too many high points. I want to keep this video on a positive note right now. Who else loved the build up to Survivor Series this year? I thought it was excellent. Just Monday nights, the main storyline under siege. You see Raw superstars on SmackDown, vice versa. SmackDown superstars on the Team Red show on Monday nights. It was just, it made for some real unpredictable television, and it just another reason to watch. It was just excellent. Also, you got some feel good moments on SmackDown, and those are really few and far in between. I'm talking about the championship changes between Natalia and Charlotte, and Jinder Mahal and AJ Styles. Something I've been saying lately, WWE, they would not know a feel good moment if they could book it for Roman Reigns. I don't hate Roman Reigns, but I just feel like they don't give you that feel good moment, especially on television, especially on a Tuesday night. And so for AJ to end this JBL title reign of Jinder Mahal, I know I liked Jinder at the beginning, but God, did being champion and the spotlight of the show just sour him on me, or sour me on him, whatever. Feel good moment, just getting to see a card subject to change with Survivor Series. It's like so many people on Twitter were Jinder's gonna win and then he's gonna go on to Survivor Series, so blah blah blah. And I'm just like, don't give up hope. We still have a chance. And we got a feel good moment. We got AJ winning the belt on SmackDown. He joining an elite crew. I think only AJ and Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon are the only people to win the WWE Championship on SmackDown. So congrats to AJ Styles, two-time champion. That's awesome. That changed the match at Survivor Series. So we got to see AJ and Lesnar instead of Mahal, and that was just awesome. Something. The formula for the build-up for this show and the show itself was so backwards, where I remember in 2016, I was saying a lot of shows were overachieving because, television was just kind of terrible. And, before the draft and before SmackDown was going on a tear, I was saying, like, this show had no business being this good because, television was just piss poor heading into it. And then, the show ends up being good, so I say it overachieves. And then we kind of go backwards with this year, where the build up, they made such a big deal out of the 5-on-5, having Triple H take that spot, having Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle wrestle, and just I just thought there was so much intensity, so much must see TV heading into it. You never know which talent you're gonna see on which show, and just a lot of fun stuff right there. God, what else am I thinking? Charlotte versus Natalia. I'm pretty sure they were in North Carolina. Having Ric Flair come out, that was a feel good moment. That was just excellent. Charlotte winning the championship, and another card subject to change, moving things around, a new champion versus champion match at Survivor Series. And I think when you set things in stone a month in advance, you kind of know that maybe nothing too extravagant like a title change is going to happen on Raw or SmackDown. I think WWE likes to take a lot of pride in having long title reigns. So it's a bigger deal when they lose the championship, more legitimacy to a championship. They want to make it seem more like some other sport or form of combat, physical combat. I don't know. Those could be a few reasons, but I'm not lying when I look at I've said this before in videos, so I hate to sound crazy, but this graph, this correlation of championship matches on Raw or SmackDown and ratings. Now, I'm not saying the Universal Championship has to hot potato on Monday Night Raw 4 times in between pay-per-views in order to draw 8.0s every week. See how crazy I'm sounding? What I'm saying is, if Brock defends the belt, once in between pay-per-views, or you make people feel like the championship is going to be defended on the show, I think there will be a slight boost. It will that's something that'll make people want to see, that make people want to see the show. Remember, I think it was Philadelphia, late 2015 maybe, the night after TLC. Roman Reigns was going to challenge Sheamus for the WWE Championship in the main event. And if I'm not mistaken, like, viewers usually dip into the third hour. There's just people go to bed and whatnot. It makes sense. And WWE did not lose viewers into the third hour with that championship match main event. They announced it at the beginning of the show with Mr. McMahon and whatnot, and you could, of course, attribute Mr. McMahon to that rating, but what I'm saying is just that title match. AJ becoming the champion. Maybe Jinder's going to get a rematch on SmackDown coming up sometime soon. Clash of Champions, I think it's going to happen, actually. But you get the idea. I think, go AJ. I'm just so glad he beat Jinder. So, yeah, my whole point is the build-up to the show was excellent. The 5-on-5, really underwhelming. It could not touch the 2016 5-on-5, I'll say that. And on top of that, I just thought that they kind of wanted to have a bunch of talent on the show make up for the fact that they were kind of chilling out there. I'm not going to say chilling, because of course they're risking their bodies and their lives out there, but it was just, they didn't go too hard. I thought the finish was stupid as shit with Triple H, the spotlight on him, and revolving around how we're going to build up to his WrestleMania match. I just thought that was stupid right there. AJ versus Brock Lesnar. I probably gonna complain less about this than other people. I knew AJ wasn't gonna win it, so for him to get as much offense as he did, Brock sold his ass off in this match. It was sweet stuff. So, I'm not gonna complain about that match right there. But how great was that build up to Survivor Series? So, thank you WWE for feel good moments on Raw and SmackDown, and just making me. I know this sounds weird for the show to be kind of underwhelming, and for me to just say thanks for making me look forward to the show, because I would never say that about WrestleMania in a million years. But I just thought this was sweet, and I don't think a lot of things are sweet these days. So thank you WWE, love you. Thank you everybody for watching. Love you guys. Peace out.